Okay, so what can we expect from these video presentations, okay? I want you to gain a clear understanding, first of all, of what is perimenopause, what is menopause, and what does that actually mean for you as a woman. We're going to learn also about the 3 major hormonal changes that occur in women throughout perimenopause and menopause, okay? And I'm also going to share some expert tips on hormone testing and some quick wellness strategies for hormone health as well. All right, so what is perimenopause? Let's start here. Now, within the course, I have included information on all of these different stages, but at the moment, we're just going to start at the beginning with perimenopause, okay? Now, it's a period in a woman's life when she is transitioning to menopause. And this transitional phase can begin up to 10 years before officially entering menopause. And this depends very much on the woman. It can also be related to when her mother started menopause as well. Now, this rather abrupt hormonal change that begins to happen, this transition can lead to lots of uncomfortable and frustrating symptoms. So this is what we want to help you with, okay? And these symptoms can vary significantly from one woman to another. And some women may have no symptoms at all, fingers crossed. And I believe that a good yoga practice can really help minimize those symptoms. It is so true. Now, women typically begin menopause, perimenopause, round about between 38 and 50 years of age, okay? So that's round about the time we're going to be starting that. Now, how long does perimenopause start? And that really depends on your unique body, ladies. And, while your doctor can diagnose the onset of menopause with tests, according to studies, there has to be a cessation of menstrual flow for 12 consecutive months before you are diagnosed as having menopause. Now, you may have started to notice that although your menstrual flow hasn't stopped completely, it may have started to become a little erratic, all right? And as you can see, these are the 4 stages of menopause. So you've got premenopause, perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause, all right? So premenopause is when you haven't started these 3 stages of menopause, okay? So you may even be here right now, but you know it's coming and you want to know more about it, because ladies, menopause is not something that we talk about. So what are the signs of perimenopause? How do you know you're entering this phase? So as I said, irregularities with your periods. So this could be new heavier periods. It could be more scanty periods. Periods could be coming closer together or further apart. You may also experience things like increased cramping. PMS can get a lot worse as well. I'm sure you're all very aware of the mood swings, up 1 minute, down the next minute. Other things are breast tenderness as well. So if you're starting to feel tender breasts, mid-sleep waking, so you can get to sleep at night, but you are waking up in the middle of the night, and I'm sure that's driving you crazy. Night sweats as well. I'm sure this is one that you've probably heard of. Hot flashes, we all know about menopausal hot flashes, and this can be a sign even if they're just coming and going. Okay, guys. Migraines are headaches as well. Now, lots of women start to get migraines or severe headaches as they move into menopause. God, this is also unfair, isn't it? But this is what happens to us. And if you've never really suffered from migraines before, but they suddenly onset, this could be a sign, all right? Noticeable weight gain as well. Now, I am 40 and I noticed, like, literally the day I hit 40, suddenly I couldn't just eat what I wanted and stay the same size. It literally just, I put on, I think, like about 8 pounds, 8 or 9 pounds within a year. And okay, it was locked down. There was a lot of food and beverages consumed, but it definitely, I noticed the difference. It wasn't as easy to lose. And I really had to watch what I was eating, what I was drinking, making sure I was getting the exercise that I needed. So we'll talk more about weight gain later, all right? More good news, yoga is absolutely fantastic for weight loss, okay? Right, so how many of these signs can you check off? This is something I want you to think about. And at the very first section of the course, I have popped up a little quiz for you to try, all right? And just to give you an idea of how likely it is that you are in the stages of perimenopause or menopause. Now, you can check off at least 3 of the signs from that previous list, from the symptoms we've just looked at, then it's very possible that you are in perimenopause. And according to Dr. Gerald Pryor, now this is a professor of internal medicine and endocrinology at the University of British Columbia, so quite an expert here. A menstruating middle-aged woman who begins experiencing at least 3 of these signs can be diagnosed as perimenopausal. All right, so have a think about those signs. As I said, it's in the training course. All of those signs, you can check that up there. All right.